So look, I want to take a step back for just a moment as we look at 24 and we're in 24, but just a step back, this president has done more in 3 years than any other president has done in 2 terms, and that is important.
The 39 Americans held hostage for 17 days by terrorists in Lebanon are free.
If slavery's not wrong, nothing is.
That on the first day of January, in the year of our Lord 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state shall be thenceforward, and forever free.
That becomes the moment when Lincoln emerges as the great emancipator.
Usually bold and clear-handed.
It cannot be overstated how consequential this document was. With the stroke of a pen, Lincoln, through the authority that he has in that moment, frees millions of enslaved people.
Mr. Eisenhower discusses the immigration problem at Little Rock, Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. For a few minutes this evening, I should like to speak to you about the serious situation that has arisen in Little Rock. To make this talk, I have come to the President's office in the White House. I could have spoken from Rhode Island, where I have been staying recently. But I felt that, in speaking from the house of Lincoln, of Jackson, and of Wilson, my words would better convey both the sadness I feel in the action I was compelled today to make, and the firmness with which I intend to pursue this course until the orders of the federal court at Little Rock can be executed without unlawful interference.
Shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union. I call upon Chairman Khrushchev to halt and eliminate this clandestine, reckless, and provocative threat to world peace and to stable relations between our two nations.
Good old Joe Biden and his group thinking that he's the greatest president other than maybe Franklin Roosevelt. Crazy. Lincoln freed half the country. Eisenhower with the international interstate system. Kennedy with the Russian nuclear issues, and others like Grant and such. How out of touch is Joe Biden? So I don't know about you, but I cannot believe that Biden seriously thinks that he is the top president of all time. I mean, I'm even saying top 5, top 10, I don't know, even top 40. I mean, we've only had 45 presidents. So, I mean, you mean to tell me he's better than Lincoln, the great emancipator, Ronald Reagan, the great communicator, Kennedy, how he handled the Cuban Missile Crisis, Eisenhower, when he helped to integrate schools to allow all people to get the same education. I mean, come on. Dude, I cannot believe that Biden ultimately thinks that he is that great. The only one that he would be compared to is Franklin Roosevelt, because he served more than 2 terms. I mean, I'm leaving it up to you guys to tell me what you think, but I don't put Biden in the top 5, top 10, even top half.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.